You're gonna tell me how to do the list?
Eat a burger.
Eat a
and
burger.
Put it to rest.
Do it.
Now we know. Daddy's at the law firm until 8 hours, and Davey's watching XXX down in the fucking basement.
Get that out of my face. But you punch the burger? I'm going to throw it.
Did you go to therapy?
Yes.
Yeah, we changed it. We're back up.
Come on. You got a lot of Bobby Knight in you. You got a lot of Bobby Knight in you. We've seen him in 2 places.
All right, Thursday, November 16th. Finally a good game on a Thursday, boys. Excited. Ravens, Bengals locked in for that one. Very excited. Bengals in a desperate spot. Ravens off a bad loss. Very excited for a Thursday. We've had basketball wire to wire. Man, the Johnnies. I got to give it up to the St. John's Red Storm. Got to give it up to the Johnnies. Anytime you can go win a game on a neutral court by 1 point, that's going to prepare you for the NCAA tournament, right, folks? Like, that's a tough one. You go down to Charleston. You beat a North Texas team who's picked what?
You are such a fucking asshole.
I'm not. It's a great win. It's a great win.
Asshole.
It's a great day for their beat reporters, too, who said that 2 teams in the conference could go winless. Last time I checked, those 2 teams play each other, Zachy the Rat. So, you know, maybe somebody could show him how conference realignment works, as well as shooting a jump shot. You fucking rat fuck, Zach Brazil. Healthy debate, asshole. Welcome to call into the program, Zach. I know you boys with Tommy Smokes. Welcome to call in. So, hats off to St. John's.
Yeah, it does seem like a little, just like a little bit. I might be off my beat right here, but it does seem a little bit like you're cheering for the losses.
Last time I checked, the NCAA tournament was played on a neutral court. I think you should play all your games on a neutral court, prepare yourself for the season.
Are you rooting for St. John's to fail a little bit?
Hey, they're winning games, right? They beat Michigan. They pounded Michigan, no?
No, they got pounded by Michigan.
Oh, they got pounded by Michigan. All right, so this was you got to get those wins.
I'm not even a St. John's guy, but I think you're making me bleed Red Storm. I mean, you got to look at how Patino does year 2.
Right.
I showed you that graphic.
Well, hey, they were already hanging Final Four banners this year, so is what it is. But 3. It's when I laugh unexpected. I'm almost over this thing. It's when I laugh unexpected. It still gets me.
Do you want a water? I feel like
no, it's just it's the laugh unexpected. I'm doing way better.
Yeah, it's a Thanksgiving Christmas wrap.
Fucking dildos. All right, so 3 big things today. Dave, last night, if you want to run, we have that clip up, I'm sure somewhere. It's been everywhere. Goes to the Sixers game in Philly, talking shit to Pat Bev. Made me kind of think, who are some of the best celebrities or either internet celebrities to sit courtside that you think would be great talking trash? I think I'm leaning towards like comedians. I think a guy like Pete. So Pete Davidson has a basketball background. Went to basketball camps. Sister played basketball. I met him when he was a young kid at basketball camps. Like, he knows and understands the game. I think he's a big enough fan. He would be good. A guy like Kevin Hart. Charles Barkley, I imagine, would also be. That's kind of cheating, but he's an unbelievable trash talker. Shaq would be an unbelievable trash talker. I'm trying to think. Who am I missing? What's the chat got in terms of healthy debate? The best guys talking shit. Dave also is elite at that because, like, and that's not something like he's just elite. It's what he does. He's elite at going back and forth. That's why a lot of the stuff here works. It's worked for 20 years.
Healthy debate. Dave's one of the best to ever do it, but he might not even be the best at the company. Someone who sits courtside a lot. Someone that might be recognized more. I'm talking about Frank the Tank.
Oh. Yeah, but some of Frank's delivery is, you know what I mean? Like, I think you got to be quick.
But Big Cat has said it. We hear Frank all the time, so it might not hit different. When you hear Frank for the first time, he's got a brand new audience.
He's 100
He
for
uses
100.
the French bakery, like more turnovers than a French bakery to do a new audience for the first time. That shit bangs.
Yeah, I think courtside at an NBA game, if no one's heard Frank before, a player could lose their shit. Like,
Yeah, he's
what is this guy
100.
doing?
He's 100 for 100.
Just get him set off about the Mets during like a Knicks Nets.
Frank doesn't necessarily look like he's played a lot of basketball in his life as well.
Which gets you more angry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's part of my point.
Chat
so,
saying Spike Lee. But
Yeah, but I
that's
mean,
tough
that's
shit.
been done, right? Like, I think Spike's lost a step. In the 90s, it was elite. Him and Reggie Miller going back and forth.
Someone said Kevin Garnett, which by that one clip, you know that one, right?
Players I didn't think was, like, fair. I'm talking,
So
like,
non-players.
yeah, like,
Select.
obviously Barkley would be up there. Garnett would be up there. Like, so I'm thinking, like,
Chappelle. Wait, is this?
Chappelle would be very funny. It's leaning towards comedians. What actors are kind of, like, could...
You see that Kevin Hart clip from Part of My Take a couple years ago?
No, which one?
was
Well, I'm
like-
sure I did, but...
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I talked shit to James Harden, and because James Harden had like
Yes.
2 points in the first half, and then he
Yes.
goes, now watch this.
Yes,
and
exactly.
Harden dropped 40 in
Yeah.
the second half.
I saw Kevin Hart perform at my fucking college. He's elite. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, actors... Shit.
Someone said Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Ocho Cinco. He's still. an
You
athlete,
need
but-
guys who have... I need guys who overlap a lot in sports and go on podcasts and everything. Bill Burr would be an excellent one. That's very good, whoever said that. Very good. Adam Sandler, I feel like, would be pretty
Yeah,
good, but
Chad
he's
said that,
he's
too.
not as mean. He's not as mean. Like, Bill Burr's a prick.
Trying to, like,
You
Bill
need
Murray?
fans.
does what's his
Too
name?
nice.
Does Jack Nicholson ever talk shit?
I don't think so. Too nice, too cool. He wants to be too cool. Like, half the time, I feel like you got to shake Jack Nicholson to wake up, you know? Oh, you know who I think would be good, low-key? Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
No, I agree. I immediately thought of
Sharp, knows the game,
it was
not
it was a
afraid to
poll-
mix it up.
It was a poll that I wasn't expecting.
That's what this show is.
That was a poll I wasn't expecting.
Second one, the Big 12 has announced that for the championship game, their player of the game is going to get a belt as MVP. Nelly is also performing in the game. Big 12 championship, awesome. So that's a win-win. Healthy debate, it seems like on the internet, people try to find holes in things and say, oh, that's lame, that sucks. Healthy debate, has anything hit or has a higher approval rate than championship belts? Like, in wrestling, that's the coolest thing in the world, right? You got Rogers, for Christ's sake, going like this. That's his thing. You know, like, the belt works. Should every player, healthy debate, should every player, yes, get a Super Bowl ring? But how cool would it be in that locker room celebration? They all have belts.
The bust-down belt, the diamond belt.
They all have belts. Now, that's a lot of money, but they all have belts. When you get off the bus or you're on that Super Bowl parade, you have the big belt walking through. You know,
I feel
and
like
a guy
MVP
like Kelsey
should definitely get a belt.
The MVP should definitely get a belt. But should we start it now? Because obviously it's with wrestling, but should we just make it in all of sports? And how long would it be before, after a while, you stop associating it with just with wrestling, and now it becomes an all sports thing? Or is that possible? Are we too far gone?
Do they have a trademark on the belt potentially? Like, could the NFL have their own belt? I feel like that might be something that Vince McMahon
Yes,
has
but you
thought
would
of.
still say, like, when you were explaining it to somebody, you would be like, yeah, they do it in NFL. What I'm saying, they do it in wrestling. What I'm saying is, how long before it just then becomes a thing? Everybody gets belts for a championship. And why not? As soon as the NFL did that, like, why are we so late to the game with this? I feel like it's happened for a while. Like, Shaq was walking in with different things, but I feel like everybody should do it.
The WWE
You gotta be
does
cool.
have
You
a
do have to be
trademark
cool.
on the belt, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, they filed in 2001.
Am I crazy to even say that I think it would be cool for a college sport, but in some sense there's a maturing aspect to like just wanting a ring or a trophy?
No, get it as well. What I'm saying is, in the moment, in that locker room celebration, guys are walking around pouring champagne on each other with that belt.
Gotcha.
You're on the field. You're collecting the confetti. You're in that belt, like
Gotcha.
shirtless, walking around like that photo. You come back in to open the season, okay? And the Warriors are playing the Celtics. I don't know if that's the finals again. What was the finals last year? Denver against who? Hold on. Denver against Miami, right?
Yes.
Got that. Denver opens the season against Miami, or the first game. Jokic walks in with the belt as kind of like a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, you drop your nuts. And you can't say anything to him because it's like, yeah, well, we want that. We want that belt. You know what I mean? I think that's pretty cool.
I do think.
It'd be really lame. Where does it draw the line for lame?
I think golf can't have a belt.
Oh, the other thing I should say, too, I didn't put any respect on boxing. Boxing obviously has belts as well. So let's get large off our backs there with that. Golf, imagine walking into the Masters with a belt. That shit just don't work.
Nah, only John Daly.
Yeah, that just don't work.
I think it's cool. Like the Netflix Cup that just happened, Like if they just had like a belt to like differentiate
Yeah,
themselves.
but you know it don't work at golf.
Don't work for the Netflix Cup.
Yeah, it don't work for that. Baseball
Doesn't work.
Like home,
Baseball should do
doesn't
a
work.
Cuban, a giant Cuban chain.
Yeah.
hockey, I feel like it would work. Hockey guys are legends. That would work
They got
as
the
well.
I actually disagree. The Stanley Cup is
Stanley
cool.
Cup
It's
is the
cool
coolest
enough.
trophy enough.
It's cool. It's cool on its own.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. I do think the NBA Finals trophy kind of low-key sucks.
I mean, yeah, every single one is cool besides the NBA.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
more belts. I like this by the Big 12. Good move. And the third one was Saturday is Game of the Year, Volume 2. If you know me, you knew it was coming. Kansas State minus the 8. I'm hearing Bean is practicing, but we heard Brad today. It almost makes me feel even better. Took 2 shots to the head. He goes down one time. They're going to have a quick trigger. They ain't fucking around with head injuries. Kansas State, the defense, it travels. The special teams. My boy Will Howard. Giddens at running back. It's going to get going. Let's go, K-State, Game of the Year, Volume 2. I hate that it's at 7 o'clock. I get nervous at night. Probably won't have much action during the day. We'll be all geared up, one TV, going locked in, K-State, all in. It's so much fun to watch a game that you got a lot of money on. So we're going all in on K-State. Worked out real well for us last year. So that's the way we're going. K-State, Game of the Year, Volume 2. All right, let's. That was the first quarter. Let's open them up.
All right, we got Louis Wisco.
Rico,
What's up?
quick one for you. Peak Powers. You got Brooklyn Decker, Kate Upton. I'm thinking 2011 SI Swimsuit Magazine. Who you going with?
Brooklyn Decker is something, but Kate Upton, I was always a Kate Upton guy. That the Dougie video is iconic. Iconic.
Yeah, I was just thinking the scene from Just Go With It.
Yes.
Sent a lot of young men into puberty.
Yes.
But yeah, coin flip, can't go wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. Kate Upton had it. She had a little bit. What do you say?
I turned the mic off, but we were discussing
think it
Kate
was
Upton
off.
moments. I was off. But there's a famous picture with.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Verlander rope
Verlander.
on her back.
Yeah,
He throws heat no matter where it lands.
yeah. Let's respect the woman.
Nobody respects women more than me. I have 3 sisters. It's impossible for me to disrespect women.
That's true.
And a mother.
But yeah, she was throwing heat for sure. So,
Respect. Let that in.
yeah, I'm in on Kate Upton. The Dougie video, that was cool. That shit was cool.
Yeah, that's how I feel with Just Go With It. I think you might maybe, like, Kate Upton's in another world for me, like, with you 1,000%. Brooklyn Decker, Just Go With It, might be the hottest girl in any single movie. The only one that can maybe compete is Megan
Megan
Fox.
Fox
and
first
Drake.
Transformers. Yeah.
Everybody says that.
Bro, my fucking brother.
Relax, you fucking hornballs. Jessica Biel in Summer Catch.
I got a better one.
Jessica Biel in Pronounced Chuck and Larry.
Oh, Fantastic Four.
Tara Reid at the end of Van Wilder.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Van Wilder?
Nah. my
Right up
grandpa
your
did.
alley.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tara Reid at the end of that. Shit. I'm trying to think. Jessica Simpson in the other one. But yeah.
Jessica Simpson, Dukes of
Dukes of
Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard.
That's my first
Yeah,
boner.
elite.
My first boner.
What?
First boner
That
was
was yours?
Dukes of Hazzard, Jessica Simpson.
Dukes is on a fucking class trip in fucking summer camp.
Yeah.
Just hiding the popcorn. What a fucking bonk fest. Yeah, I'm going Kate Upton. Thank you for that one.
Jessica
Excellent.
Alba, Fantastic Four.
Yes.
Who played in
out
the
chat.
first X-Men movie, the girl that turns fucking blue?
Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron. Oh my God, that had me
She's bad
going.
too. Yeah, she's
The
bad.
blue for some reason, the alien version of her.
She's bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's bad.
Next caller,
Yep.
please. Kenny, California.
Hey, so let me take you back. The year is 0. Man by the name Judas. He goes up to Jesus. He crosses him. Okay, I don't know if this sounds familiar to anybody, but see, I follow a religion too. It's the Rico Riders, and I know that there's somebody who just crossed my man. He came at him. Jesus, in this hypothetical, told Judas he had to tell him he loved him 3 times. He would forgive him. Rico, healthy debate. I think we need 3 apologies from a hypothetical number one supporter, number one rider, says he might be on the in and out. I don't know what to do, Rico.
Yeah, I don't know. It's getting to like the 23rd hour of this year. You know, we always know we're going to be in struggles, and for Hank to take, hypothetically, Hank to take Kansas when somebody gives out a game of the year, I'm actually surprised that somebody else in that room who harps on gambling etiquette did not come back down on somebody.
It's disgusting, and what I will say, I think I speak for most riders here, when our heart rate is at 190 because of one man who likes to claim number one rider status, we need to question him.
Yeah, it broke the hearts, man. You can't give out a game of the year and then have your top guys go against you. So,
hey, I'm putting 10 units on Kansas State, and I'll be riding, baby.
We need it. We need it for sure. Thank you. Good call. Good call. Next one.
Jack Wisco.
Rico, how's it going?
What's up?
All right, I got two quick ones for you. First off, Marquette, Wisconsin. Who's a bigger Wisconsin school? Obviously, Marquette's a better school right now, but looking historically, who's the better Wisconsin basketball school?
Ooh. Well, with Marquette, you got Dwayne Wade. You got, I always grew up on, now I'm blanking on his name. Al McGuire way back in the day. Damn, I don't know. I can't speak on what Wisconsin did in like the 80s, 90s. But since the 2000s, they've been around forever with Bo Ryan and those teams. I'm going to say, because they have the title, I'm going to say Marquette. Historically.
Okay. All right, second one. Looking at the riders, all the soldiers out there, you a little nervous about having a low body count with everything going on in the Middle East?
I don't get
Yeah, I don't know how he tiptoed on this.
I don't get it. I don't know. Respect for trying.
A lot of conflicts.
Yeah. Respect for trying, but we're gonna avoid that one today.
Fair enough.
I like how he gave the Marquette. He waited around. It was truthful to the start. Like, and it sounds like, do you even care about Marquette? I'll debate. Do you even care about Marquette, Wisconsin?
Yeah, both my parents went to Marquette. I'm a Wisconsin grad.
All right.
So, yeah. Bread versus bagel, dudes, you were wrong.
What did he say?
This guy's just
what
taking
did he say?
shots.
Why is he coming at me for?
Bread versus bagel. He's just, you got anything else? This guy's just got 5 shots in him. What's he got?
He's a cat. He's got 9 lives.
Yeah,
I love the show. No, I got nothing for you guys.
All right.
You guys are awesome.
Respect. All right, yeah.
He went Middle East conflict
to bagel. He just kept trying. All right, yeah. Oh, by the way, I hate, I don't know. Yeah. I hate Diet Coke. I don't know. Fucking.
Who's got more range, that guy or De Niro?
De Niro, for sure. Next one, please.
Matt, New Jersey.
Yo, Rico.
What's up?
Healthy debate. The Keebler Elf is kind of fruity. I think Little Debbie runs the snack games.
Who? What was the first part?
The Keebler Elf is a little fruity. I think Little Debbie runs the snack game.
Okay. I got to get the full lineup for Little Debbie. I know we got the brownies. What else is Little Debbie rocking? Is she oatmeal pies?
Oatmeal pies, zebra cakes, I believe.
That's all Little Debbie?
I think so. I'll pull it up right now.
She got range.
She does.
Nutty Buddy.
She's giving everybody a Nutty Buddy.
Nutty Buddy and oatmeal cream pie?
Little Debbie giving everybody a Nutty Buddy.
Okay, so Lil Debbie snacks are...
Tell the merch team we want that as a... They'll be like, what? That's an anus shirt.
Oh, they got cosmic brownies?
Yeah, cosmic brownies are elite.
That's an anus shirt. Little Debbie give everybody a Nutty Buddy. No explanation of what it is.
See how many people get it? See how many listeners of the crossover?
Yeah, I think Nick will like it.
Little Debbie's is oatmeal pies.
Okay, like those.
Donuts, Swiss rolls, Nutty Buddies, Star Crunch. There's similar to a Hostess-style cupcake with a little drizzle on top.
All right.
Honey buns. I don't know if I said that. Cosmic brownies, as Duke said.
So the Keebler Elf, this is a apples and oranges to the fullest degree.
Yes.
Because they're only in the cookie game. They're in the wood. They're in the woodshed. Correct. They're in the tree making those cookies. But it was a dozen question. Those EL fudge cookies are the best in the game.
Very, very
And
good.
you know what it is, man? I'll say this. I'm disappointed in myself. I do not go out and go get those. Like, I walk a lot of the cookie aisles, and I will go and go get Oreos. I will go and make it a point. I want good chocolate chip cookies. E.O. fudge, it's like a secondary thought, but when they're there, I could buzz through the whole package. So shame on me. My New Year's resolution, 2024, more E.O. fudge cookies. It's also lose 40 pounds by the Final Four, but I might have to go on into Jack's diet for that.
I wish I did a different halftime now because I had some.
It's funny. I gotta increase one of my productions of Coca-Cola, and I gotta decrease another production of Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
It seems like that's the way to lose weight. But I can't cut that one of them. It tastes too good. Too good in the straws. Too good in the fountains. It is too good.
Well,
so,
you could use a straw for both, honestly.
you could.
He might.
You very much could. Give me one more before halftime.
Darren, San Diego.
Damn.
Yo, Rico, what's up?
What's up?
I got a question. Would you rather play a sport at like a small D3 school or just go to a big school and just be like a guy?
It's a tough question because I did it, so I know the answer. But, yeah, I guess, listen, there's your college experience, you're ultimately better off just going for, 10 years. And if you got a rich dad and just keep milking, or a rich parents and just keep milking it.
It's the move.
That's the move. But listen, I am jealous. I'm very much jealous. Like I said, I'm very much jealous of all the college football fans here, prominent college football people who have teams. Dan with Wisconsin, Dave with Michigan, Ev with Ohio State, Titus Ohio State, Mincy Ole Miss. Trying to think of who else.
Casey A&M.
Casey A&M. Quigsy has NC State. DeJulio has Syracuse.
Ebo's got James Madison.
Ebo has James Madison. PFT has James Madison. Big T has Tennessee.
Nick has West Virginia.
Who?
Katie and UNC.
Yeah, right. I think that's everybody. Katie has UNC.
Dana's now a Cincy fan.
Yeah, I think that's everybody.
Connor Griffin.
Yep, in terms of prominent
Penn State
college football guys around this universe.
Oh, yeah, TJ Rutgers.
TJ Rutgers. I knew I was forgetting one big name. I think that covers all of them. So anyway, prominent names in college football here. I am very jealous that they wake up Saturday and they have their team, But I also am pretty glad of the experience I had playing the 4 years of sports. So it's give and take. You're never going to get a right answer. That's how it goes.
I think also, and I think Dave might have had this comment to you when you guys talked about it on Pick'em. I think the sport is important for that. Like, football is a huge commitment. But I think if you're one of these guys who goes to a small D3 school and you're that one guy who scored 130 points in some D3 game in basketball, then it's cool. It's not as big of a commitment. You're not putting your whole body
listen,
on.
I go to these schools and and the places are packed out. Like, I wonder what it would have been like. Wake up, go to a frat, like you have a big school, fucking a million different things, parties, this, that, like your team's in a big game. Like, I definitely am jealous of that, but I like all the stuff I did too. So it's a give and take.
Wake up on a Saturday, tailgate, go to a big game like Ohio State.
100%.
Right? Or wake up, go to MIT, get 6 tackles, and talk about it the rest of your life.
Yeah, come back and have the luau party with 75 people, and we're like scenes. It's fucking scenes down in the basement. Rolled through. The AOL messages are bumping. If it was for me, though, I'm in a tough spot because I would have had to go to a big football and basketball school.
Yeah.
So, although I did look at Ohio State coming out of college, but that would have been they had a championship game appearance either way. So, all right, one more halftime, please. Jetski, have a voicemail for
Cowboy Capo?
Okay.
Cowboy Cole, dudes. Hey, how you doing, Rico?
Pretty
Cowboy
good.
Cole from Manhattan, Kansas.
Manhattan, Kansas, okay.
Manhattan, Kansas, the Little Apple, yes, sir. I just want to say we're all about respecting Manhattan. And what happened this morning on the Pick'em was absolutely disrespectful by Hank. I cannot tolerate that. And you know what? Mass Street, Saturday night around 10 p.m., blood will be spilled on that street because it's going to be a blowout there.
I'm hoping it's blood. I'm hoping it's blood by about 8:30, in fairness. I don't know if I want to wait the full 3 hours. Let's go down first drive and score. Let's go down first drive and score. Let's also not let them go up 7-0. That makes me shit my pants.
Well, if you got Chris Ballard's son behind center,
I know. I think it's going to be Bean. I think we got to get some hits on the guy. We got to get some hits on this guy.
I'll tell you some insider information here real quick, Rico. The son of Bill Snyder, Sean Snyder, is the special teams coach of the University of Kansas right now.
I had heard about this.
He's Icarus. He flew too close to the sun. He's saying he's going to speak to the team, get them fired up. I'm just telling you, them boys in purple, this is different. This is different for them. They're fired up.
How do we
what
let
they live for.
Listen. I'm sure the special teams coach is great at K-State. I know he is, in fact.
That doesn't matter.
How do we let a Snyder wear blue? This is like the Montagues and the Capulets. Did I get that right?
We don't need them.
I don't know about
He
that.
flew too close
I
to
don't
the
know
sun.
about that. I don't know about that. I disagree. Healthy debate. I think we want all the Snyders in no-show positions on the staff if we need to. We cannot have the
Healthy
Snyders
debate.
going. It makes me
Healthy
sick.
debate.
It
Kansas
makes me
State special
sick
teams
that
touchdown.
Bill's going to take a picture with his son wearing blue.
Yeah.
Anytime,
See, we
listen,
don't respect him no
Thanksgiving's
more.
coming up. Let me just say something. If your family goes against you and wears blue, it's a bad sign.
Yeah.
Right, Jetski?
I'll tell you what, it's a
Bad
real
sign.
Henry
Bad sign.
Lockwood move that Sean Snyder did going against the Riders.
Yep. Yeah, we need it. We
Yep.
need it. We need it. Let's get it climbing. Let's get it Will Howard. Big game. Let's go get a W. Let's go get a W by 10 points. That's all we need. 10 points. It's relatively low. Might have been the lowest spread in a long time.
And I just got to thank you real quick, Rico, because we've been respecting how you've been riding with K-State the past 3 years, not only with
10.
football, but with
10.
basketball too.
10 years.
Cam Carter is legit. Watching this season.
Yep. No, listen, they haven't hit my radar just yet. Trying to work out a trip to Manhattan very soon. I got to go find my sweatsuit. It's buried somewhere. I put it away in the summer, but I got to go find it. I might just break out the windbreaker now that I know Snyder's on the other side.
Yep.
My K-State windbreaker I think I'm going to wear. So, yeah, we're in on it. Game of the year Saturday. It's big. I'm nervous. Big game of the year. Thank you for the call. Let's go halftime.
Special teams touchdown. Lock it in.
Yeah, and then they got to point at him. I like that. Let's go halftime, and then we'll go voicemail coming out.
The processing phase.
Okay, so we're good now.
Yeah, we're good. Can I
So
see
it
the
was
processing
processing.
phase? Okay. Yeah. I was processing. Okay.
This is the same thing that happened when I told me doing the mop.
What more do you want? I am going to
Look
get.
at that face. See that face? That's a bad face.
I am going to get a.
That was a bad face. That's the processing face. That's when I told him to do the mop, and he went. Now he's smiling a little.
It's deciding.
But it's
deciding which questions I
his
ask.
eyebrows go like this,
what?
and he's just
What?
like
that was as
just
genuine.
say thank you.
That was.
It's a processing phase.
I think it's a valid face.
It's a processing phase.
So off the top, this voicemail has been asked for many
Yes.
times
Yeah,
in the
I
chat
heard
by
about this
Moisty
one.
Turtle. So Moisty, I hope you're in
Turtle.
here.
All right, yeah, the Moisty Turtle. Let's hear it.
Healthy debate. Fitz from Cincinnati here. Clemmer is the dumbest sports person I've ever fucking seen in my life. I love him to death. I think he's got a great eye for baseball. I love his history videos he puts on Instagram. But man, the fact that he can't talk about anything without stats and then proceeds to say that he doesn't care about stats when he doesn't even believe in jinxes or curses. This dude never played high school baseball. He is a fucking fraud. I want to see a stat from high school baseball, and then I will believe him. That is fucking crazy. Healthy debate. I love you, Clemmer, but, dude, you are such a square.
Yeah, there lot to unpack there. It seems like he's a lot to unpack. He's challenging his high school baseball resume. He's coming at him for the different stats. He says he loves them. That's what we like in the callers. All in on Clemmer, he's all against Clemmer. So, I do think the fact that he doesn't believe in like stereotypes and curses or like different things in sports. Stereotype in the sense that, stereotype. All right, well, let's clarify for Duke since he's a fucking Scumbag back there, okay?
I
He's
didn't
always
fucking
trying to
laugh in
cancel
the
me.
mic. It was hilarious.
A stereotype in sports. You ready?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
the
ready.
Buffalo Bills can't win the big one, okay?
That's a good stereotype.
Doesn't matter who the fucking color of the players is, Doogs. Stereotype is the Buffalo Bills can't win the game. Stereotype, the Mets blow it in the playoffs. Those are stereotypes.
I get it. No,
Okay? Can't trust a rookie quarterback. How about that?
Stereotype.
That's a stereotype. Okay?
Yeah, facts. It is actually prevalent with the C.J. Stroud one.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm with you. I was laughing on my own back here.
Kickers can't season their chicken.
Exactly. What?
What? It was a white joke, but
Okay. I like that one.
See, we got through all that water, and then Jetski's like,
I didn't even
"All
know you
right,
were gonna see me
We
giggle
just got
back
through a big potential storm. We're like, I see land, guys. I know it's been a struggle." And Jetski takes a pike and puts a hole right in the middle of the boat.
You also knew that like a Minifan was going to be in here and see clever stereotypes and be like, all right, clip that.
yeah, exactly. So
that one did not land.
We got it. Hey, listen,
I liked it better than the Thanksgiving wrap.
Yeah.
You know what? You want me to tell my snail joke again?
Yeah.
Okay. This is how you know I'm behind the producers. By the way, Cyber Monday sale goes to Jetski, which I'm sure Jetski has already lost to the locker room. I think I've seen some emails behind the scenes. They're trying to cut Jetski out of the profits, given he's already got a raise. So we got to keep Jetski in the loop. So we'll tell the snail joke again to keep him going. All right, next one.
All right, I think you'll like this one a lot.
I think you got to believe in curses, by the way, in sports. I think you have to.
I agree, and also just a really quick preview is if you're wondering about Clemmer's athleticism tomorrow on Stool Scenes.
I heard about
him
this.
versus Meek one-on-one basketball.
Yeah.
Not going to spoil anything.
This
but
is
it's
an
great.
awesome sweatshirt, by the way.
Amazing.
This is an awesome sweatshirt.
right.
Champion, right? Yeah. Look at this shit. Vintage. This was like something that's probably been discarded when we were kids, and then it comes back. That's why I wish I had the hindsight to never throw anything out. Like that guy Mr. Throwback is a legend. He just literally saved a ton of shit and had the foresight to see it all. How many jerseys do you think you threw away growing up? How many windbreakers? How many different hats? Like all that shit came back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Champion. Keep the stock in Champion. This is unbelievably comfortable. I love this.
All right, now we got another call or a voicemail.
Yeah,
actually, 90s shows.
Hey Rico, it's Kevin from Boston. Healthy debate. I want to get your thoughts on two shows from the 90s, in which show handled social issues and kind of emotional issues better. Boy Meets World or Saved by the Bell? I'll hang up and listen.
All right, so I know everyone probably wants me to say Saved by the Bell, so let's go through the social issues in Saved by the Bell. Drug use, drinking and driving. Here's the hard part. Saved by the Bell did it first, so the drinking and driving episode is very similar to Corey and Sean's drinking and driving in high school. All right, so Saved by the Bell did, what did I say? Pills, drinking and driving.
Do they both have like divorce
smoking
episodes?
pot. No, they didn't do divorce. They did like backgrounds when they do the thing with Zach with the Native Americans. And I think that's really it. Boy Meets World had some deeper ones. They had drinking and driving. They had some racial different stuff like mixed race relationships. They also had the abuse one where Sean takes in that girl. Her dad's hitting her. I think they had like mental health, like with the cult one. I'm going to go Boy Meets World because it was definitely more real and there were more issues in it. I do think Boy Meets World handled it better.
Fair enough.
And I don't think it's close, actually. I think Boy Meets World like kind of ran away with how they handled it. A lot of their stuff was pretty elegant, pretty good. So I'm going Boy Meets World with that one.
All right, I got an interesting one that I think might provoke some questions around here.
Hey, this is Katie from Cali again.
All right,
and I was
Katie.
calling healthy debate. Mike Shanahan goes with the tanning salon. I've said this for years. He was way too tan when he was in Denver. He was way too tan when he was in Washington. Yeah, healthy debate. Mike Shanahan goes to the tanning salon.
So, yeah, I went to the tanning salon once. Huge crush on a girl in college. She said she was going, like, oh, you want to hang out in the afternoon? Did the tanning thing. She goes in her thing. I go in my thing. Wasn't for me. Tanning, not for me. Are you guys are virgins with that, or have you done it?
Nah, man, I'm Irish. I burn like a potato. I've never been to a tanning bed. But is it a problem if a coach is doing that? Does that mean he's, not worried about X's and O's?
Nah, that just means he has no time to tan and he needs to fuck. Fair?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Maybe it's the most football coach thing to do because you're on a time
Well, isn't he training camp last time I checked was August, July mini camps? Isn't he out in the sun getting tan? He's got to go tanning?
Yeah, no.
September games, you got the sun in your face most of the games. Say you're playing in San Francisco. Shanahan was a fucking tan-ass dude.
Yeah, maybe he's just like, he's got that natural inflection.
I don't know if I would want to. I think the going tanning part is the part I don't like.
So I grew up with 3 sisters, and they used to have like the tanning shit in the shower, like the shower tan. And I had a crush on a girl like junior year of high school. And I was going like Winter Wonderland, and I wanted to get tan. So I put it on, but it was like you have to do it for like 5 minutes and then rinse it off like this. And I had ADD. I did it for like 2 minutes and then took it off. And it just came out, and I was like tan in one spot, white in the other, tan. Like I looked, I had polka dots all over me. It was just tan. It was ridiculous. So like, yeah, I made that mistake before.
Unbelievable. Fucking. And then you go to them. How do I fix it?
Yeah, and they're like, you can't. You have to go get it to actual spray tan. I was like, I'm not doing that. I was being.
Hold on. That's the craziest thing that's ever been said on this show. Put a poll up for the chat. Okay. What's the crazier move? Living with polka dots or not going spray tanning?
Yeah,
You're going to lose this one big.
Maybe.
You're an idiot. You lived with polka dots and you had a crush on her?
So one of
You're
I mean, it still worked because I was a funny clown.
Dope.
The funny clown still plays.
Yeah, look at me. Look at me.
Laugh at me, love me. Doesn't matter.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, cheap laughs work, especially to get the girl down in high school. Also, my friend lost a fantasy football draft one time, and this is actually so fun. His punishment was we went to this tanning salon and we got to do the spray tan on him. So we made him like gold. Like we kept going and he was gold. And he had to go out at night dressed like as like a gold man. That was awesome. That was a great fantasy football punishment.
Guys are sick.
I'll show you guys the picture later.
That was scenes. We tanned our buddy. It was scenes.
Why do you keep saying scenes? You're doing it outside.
That's a Troops thing. Scenes. That's the UK guys say that.
Did you listen to Pick'em?
No, I didn't listen. I'm editing this show. Oh, shit.
I got it. I fixed it.
I do listen.
Good,
I just didn't listen yet.
Dave was kind of taking some pokes at our social team every time. They're like, scenes from Morgantown, scenes from Tuscaloosa, scenes from here.
So Jack Mack probably picked up on that from Troops and X and all that. 'Cause that's
it's a soccer thing.
Yeah, scenes. It was a movie.
Should we do one more?
Yeah, we'll do one more voicemail.
It's a movie. It's a movie. Nobody says.
I know. But they do, though.
Hey, Rico, healthy debate here. Healthy debate. Lighting a candle or spraying Febreze after you take a shit just makes it smell worse, and the only real way to do it is to light a match. Healthy debate.
Yeah, but do I want to keep matches in the bathroom? I've heard this, the Febreze, but I know everybody says, oh, then it smells like cedar woods and shit, not good. Do we really keep matches around?
My Uncle Bo used to always come over and drop a fucking anchor in my kitchen bathroom, and he always had a pack of matches on him, so I'm partial to the...
So I don't have the bathroom on my first floor at all. I'm not going to be back in my house till 2027, though. That's a whole other fucking debate. But no bathroom on the main floor. Jetski, do you like that or not like that?
Do I like no bathroom on the main floor?
It's a very old house thing, but yeah, to have a little bathroom off the kitchen is not bad. Like, you throw the pasta in, go take a quick piss, and then come in. But then there's also that type of...
Yeah, you can't be Uncle Bo. You can't be shitting in the
there's
kitchen
that
bathroom.
type of thing, like,
PP only.
God, your mother's cooking a pot roast, and in 2 feet away on the other side of the wall, somebody's dropping a fucking pot roast themselves.
Yeah.
So, like, that's a problem.
I think what you got to do is if you're in someone else's house and you're trying to make sure it doesn't smell, as soon as it leaves you, you flush. Like, as soon as it hits the water, flush.
Doesn't work.
That definitely works.
Yo, did I tell you? So I got the bidet down in the basement.
Oh, baby.
Fire.
Yeah. Did I tell you what the new thing that I tried?
Ball sack bidet?
You turn it on while it's coming out.
I don't know.
Yo, you got to make sure it's like straight, because if it's...
How do you make sure it's straight, though?
Wouldn't it bounce off the poop if it's solid?
No, it's a chemical react. I'm not a scientist.
Breaks it down.
Yo, it hits it so hard that it breaks it down. I had this conversation with my brother, and he was laughing the whole time through. He goes, wouldn't it be like a mess and shoot everywhere? I'm telling you, it actually eases the, like, push. You ever have you're like pushing and it sucks? I'm telling you, if you have a bidet, try it while it's coming out.
You're greasing the wheels, I guess.
It's on.
Bidets cure constipation?
Some of this, well, I don't have, I actually had constipation once. Horrible. I was in the hospital. It was after taking the pills. It was bad. Bad. I was screaming so loud they had to shut the glass doors. The nurse, it was bad. Literally, that's a full story over beers for another time. But do it while it's coming out.
It's got to be on low power, though, right?
It's fine. I think it breaks it. I'm telling you, it's some of the smoothest shits I've ever had.
Interesting.
Unbelievable. I'm telling you. I don't know what made me think of it, but maybe I was so excited to do it, or get it going. But it's unreal. It's an unreal experience.
They're saying in the chat, Burrow is washing his poop. But I guess it works.
Just try it. Just wait. Somebody call in and try it. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. It breaks it. It's solid, dude. Solid. All right. Fourth quarter. All right, load them up. How many you got?
6.
6.
Brad, Ohio.
Brad's an everyday caller. Where's Irvin?
I love the show, Rico. It's the best.
Thank you.
Okay, got a question and then a healthy debate. First question: what do you got on the Riggs versus Will Compton? What side are you on?
Listen. I know it seems like Riggs. They're like trying to paint Riggs. I've had actually nothing but good experiences with Riggs. In all truthfulness, I would have liked to play in the Ryder Cup, but I get it. You cut it down. You had 12 guys. You get what you get. You don't get upset. Shout out Primo's mom who says that. But I've had nothing but good things to say about Riggs. I've had good explanations. When we tried to run a similar basketball tournament, Bench Mob was still kicking. I called Riggs and was like, why do I do this? How does it succeed? Like, gave me his time. He didn't have to do that. He's been very good. I obviously also love Will Compton. So it's one of those I'm not involved in. I'm not really going to say anything that pits each other against it. I guess I see a little bit of both. He was the first one on the map. But I guess from Will's thing, you got to see golf content is, I've thought of golf content ideas. I'd like to go to a municipal course and try from 25 yards out what I would shoot under par. You know what I mean? Because I'm a horrible golfer. So, how far back do you need to go so that's my first shot. All right, I chip in. Because you got to remember, if you 3-putt, that hurts you as well. What could I shoot under par? At a really hard course, what would you do? I love scrambles. I think we should have scramble tournaments all the time. The Ryder Cup was a lot of fun. There's a million different things. The Classic's a beast. So I get it. Riggs put all that work in from the beginning. He should definitely reap the benefits. But he is reaping the benefits. But golf's a very easy kind of access point. It's a cheat code on YouTube. It doesn't make sense why people wouldn't do golf. So, again, it's one of those things. I got 2 friends. I just hope they can put it back together. Doesn't seem like it's a major rift. Maybe I read it wrong. I was traveling and watched the whole thing, but seems like a big rift. Dukes is. Okay.
I can't tell.
I hope everybody gets together. I really do. So I like both those guys. So I really have nothing. And also golf. You got to remember this. Here's the other thing. Golf merch sells, right? It's the most sellable thing we have because the people who look at it, people who pick up basketball and hockey, they may not have the income to. Golf guys are spending. They have 25 golf shirts without even blinking. They have 3 pairs of shoes. They have pants. They have head covers. They're spending money on a lot of things with golf. They have the discretionary income. So it makes sense to have a cool logo with bussing, which is a cool logo. It makes sense to have foreplay stuff. It makes sense to have chiclets. It's an easy access point.
I'm not involved, but just a nod to Riggs. A bunch of my friends are volunteer firefighters back in my town. A volunteer firefighter who's also an FDNY guy, Jesse Gerhard, died about a year and a half ago. And we're doing a charity golf outing and asked me to see if Riggs would be interested in helping them out fundraising. I texted him, he answered right away, and got them a T-shirt, helped him raise some money for his foundation. So good guy, Riggs, in my
opinion. And Will, but that's not selling Will short either. There's 2 very good guys that I am friends with. I think now if I call them, both of them pick up, they answer, they. Very good guys. So I see both sides of it. The other thing is we got to sell merch when it comes down to it. You know what I mean? So, and golf merch is really nice. The stuff they roll out, is unbelievable.
Yeah. So, I have no.
That's a credit to our team. That's a credit to the brands we're working with. So Two guys fighting that I hope don't fight.
Yeah, I think it also comes down to maybe the response Will didn't like the way that Riggs responded. Like, you don't have to work with somebody or collab with somebody.
Right. But, hey, who am I to judge, like, a wise-ass response, too? Like,
Nobody.
I was sending wise-ass responses today. Yeah, exactly. So, we'll see.
That was the old dog.
It was. But I still got that fight in me. Next one.
Matt, Brooklyn.
Rico, what's going on? Healthy debate for you. So I got a problem with my roommates with I know you're a big AC guy. What's the optimal temperature to keep the room at? Now, mind you, I do live in Florida.
When you hit down and it stops going down, that's what you do. Like, I want to live in a world where for 10 years, if I have an air conditioner and I know it goes to 60, I don't go from 61 to 60 and then stop hitting it. It's like when Joey and Chandler got the free porn. They couldn't shut it off because what happens if it doesn't come back? I want to live in a world where I keep hitting down and one day my AC magically goes to 59, 58, 57. I know it's not going to happen, but the lower the better. It's like limbo. How low
Right
can
now,
you go?
I keep it on 69. Shout out Stu Finer, favorite number, favorite position.
69 might as well not even be on.
No, I know.
Sub
My
64s is where
roommate-
I live.
I got two roommates. When they come in, they don't even raise. They're like always complaining. Oh, it's too cold. They'll turn the AC off. They won't even raise the temperature. They'll just turn it off. So I wake up like 3 a.m. fucking
gotta bury it.
75
Yeah,
degrees
yeah.
in my room.
So let's go. I think go to 70 just to keep the roommates happy.
Whew.
I'm willing to see peace in the world. I just solved Riggs Compton. I'm trying to solve this. So
I think it's
Rico
69.
world peace, Thurs.
yeah, world
There you go.
peace.
69 when it's like you're just sitting down watching TV. 64 when you're sleeping.
Yes.
Agreed. 1000%.
I want to wake up. I want to wake up chilling, but then I never shut it off.
This is a
Good one, Matt. Thanks for the call,
To
buddy.
circle back on the poll,
Do you guys have a issue with wives or significant others where they like it hotter?
Oh yeah.
When they fall asleep, I'm putting that bitch down.
Yeah, the hard part is the car. What I can't explain, she's like, shut it off, it's too cold. I'm like, the minute you shut it off, we're in a controlled environment. It's going to get hot quick.
Yeah.
It's immediately going to get hot.
I will say that I respect women and I love them to death, but Jesus Christ, they got to get temperature right.
It'll make you think about 2 separate bedrooms, right?
Yes. It's crazy to say how much room.
The divide, I'm telling you, man.
Temperature really does affect you more than it should.
Yeah, but I always need a blanket even in the summer. Sometimes thinner, but I love the AC pumping, but I can't sleep without a blanket. You need that cover. So.
I do. I'm doing this like 1 foot out of the bed thing
yeah.
right now, so I'm not fucking dying in there.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll go to therapy
all
for
right,
it.
next one.
Steve, Long Island.
Rico, you got me?
Yep.
All right. Also, I was going to talk about something, but you're pre-washing your logs, dude. You're spraying like doo-doo everywhere.
I'm not. I'm telling you, I look at the bowl, it's clean as can be. Maybe I have a good bidet.
Rico, you ever been in like a public restroom and the toilet is just like flushing?
I am telling you it's not. I'm telling you it's not. Maybe I just have a clean.
Yeah, all right.
I'm telling you. I checked the back of my pants. I checked the floor. Clean as a whistle.
high fiber diet.
I'm telling you, there's particles floating around. I'm just letting you know.
All right.
What I really wanted to talk. Dukes is on an absolute heater this week. I just wanted to make sure that's recognized. But healthy debate, Rico. What is your advice for drinking like with the family on Thanksgiving?
So
like
I'm
my
not.
family likes to booze up.
Yeah. All right. So I'm probably a bad guy to ask with this because, we're not heavy drinking family on like holidays like that. Now we're all older, so it's very prominent. But you got people traveling. You got different elements and stuff like that. Like so. If you got a fun family and you're playing games and stuff like that, I say just be fun drunk. Just never get to the point where you're like angry drunk, you're fighting drunk. Just kind of be the fun drunk where like you're laughing at each other and you're making fun of each other and this and that. Everyone's kind of happy-go-lucky. You want to hit that point of like a good like high drunk like that, and then you never want it to drop off a cliff. You know, like you're like, oh, you know, Aunt Ro, like, you're a mess, Aunt Ro. And then, like, she's like laughing. Then you say it again. And she's like, why am I a mess? Because I got divorced at 35, and she throws something at you. Like, you just want to laugh. You want her to, like, she's stumbling. She can't hit the flip cup. You're like, Aunt Ro, you like, look at you, disaster. And she laughs. She's like, fuck you, like back and forth.
Yeah, banter.
And you're laughing. Banter. Keep it with the banter. You never want it to dive off a cliff. That's when it gets hairy.
Yeah, I got too drunk when I was like 20 years old at a Christmas or a family gathering, and still to this day I don't hear the end of it. In the sense that like I wasn't like a fun drunk. It was like I was young and like immature and drinking.
Yeah, well, if you just pass out though, you're okay too.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because like, all right, we don't have to throw a blanket on him. We don't have to deal with him.
I'm a cat with 9 lives. You put me down, I'll get right back fucking up. I get sniff music and a good time like no other.
Buddy of mine in college blacked out early in the night, and then later in the night I saw him back on campus. He sobered up and then blacked out again.
Double whammy.
Amazing to this day still. But yeah, my advice: keep it clean on the holidays. Keep it clean.
I got written up in college for public, not for public intox that day, but I got caught public urinating. Then I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get like written up like. So then I went back out. I got caught public urinating twice.
Sick.
And I was like, all right, like I'm probably gonna be suspended for the semester. And the same cop caught me because then at this point I'm like, I'm gonna live it out. I'm gonna get really caught me a third time. I got caught public urinating 3 times in one day.
Just pee your pants at that point.
Jeez. You couldn't talk a deal with the guy?
He did. He wrote it all up as one write-up.
Yeah.
He did. He did me a solid, but
That's
it was very.
solid.
The guy the third time was like, dude, are you serious?
That's solid.
We got. How many you want?
We're getting ads in. I like that. All of them. I want all of them.
Blake, Kansas.
Hey, Rico, here to talk to you about the Sunflower Showdown.
Okay.
How bad do you think Sean Snyder, who got kicked off this coaching staff at K-State?
Oh, so he was on the staff. Okay.
He was at K-State.
What was
He
his
a
role?
coach there for his dad. He was special teams coach.
Okay, got it.
Then Kleiman comes in, gets rid of him. He goes coaches another place. Then he comes back to Kansas. You think he has the blueprint, doesn't he? He knows exactly what the blueprint is. He has the blueprint so well. He's going to turn around and put it on the Wildcats this weekend.
I don't know. I get it. I get that fit, but it also is just special teams. Offense and defense, I think, can counteract that. He's got an axe to grind, which makes me worry. But
and it's the last game in the stadium for Kansas. They're bulldozing it after this game.
No better way than Kleiman better be playing that up. Like, they don't bulldoze their own stadium. We burn down their own stadium. I hope Kleiman, is getting these guys ready to go. Yeah, the last one in the stadium would be the one that they break the streak. So I fit that, but those are all X factors. I'm going with the guys on the field, and Will Howard is a dude. Those are my guys. Give me K-State.
Have you seen K-State play on the road this year? They have one win against Texas Tech, who was playing a third-string quarterback. Every other road game they lost.
Okay, they lost to who? To Texas, who's very good. They lost to Mizzou, who's pretty good on a field goal. Very good, I should say, or above average. What are their other road losses? At Oklahoma State, who's competing for the Big 12 championship. And also, let's check the mileage. Let's check the mileage on Manhattan to Lawrence. Pretty sure they could do it on a bus that day. No?
They do.
Okay, so
but they do they have been rattled. They don't do their normally where they beat themselves on the road.
Yeah,
at Texas they were down 20.
85 miles, by the way.
85 miles? Come on, they're doing it on a bus. They're doing it
Will
day
Howard
off.
threw 3 picks that game. He cost them the game.
Which game?
He plays a normal game to Oklahoma State.
Yeah, that was a Friday night in Oklahoma State. Will Howard, yeah. I'm okay. Wasn't that Will Howard's first game back?
No, he hasn't been hurt.
Well, he's been banged up, and they were going with Avery, and they were mixing it up a little bit more.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, everyone's trying to scare me off of this. I got to die on this hill. I'm taking K-State.
Also, are you calling for hits the shot at Jason Bean? You're calling.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I said there's going to be a short leash for that. And let's get some
Okay,
body
I just wanted to
tackles.
make
I
sure.
am not
You
saying
don't
let's
wanna
do
root for
headshots.
injuries.
Saying let's put a body on him. And
don't
we
wanna
already
root
know
for
there's a
injuries.
short
Let's
leash.
make
Let's
that
put
clear.
let's put a body on him and let's get a sack.
Okay, I didn't want you to root for
Last
injuries.
time I checked,
all.
that's in the rules. That's in the rules. Getting sacks is in the rules.
Because they have been known to headhunt at K-State.
I don't know about that. I think they play pretty clean. So, but
No,
yeah, I like it.
I'll tweet you a gift.
Fair enough.
I'll tweet you.
All right, go ahead. K-State, baby. We're on K-State. Dukes, empty the clip.
Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
Gary, Queens.
Rico, good afternoon. Healthy debate here. Number one, I want to say healthy debate. Duke should get a raise for working through the first half of the Dayton game.
Yeah, I saw the timing when this was going on.
I got it up.
He's got a TV.
I got it up, and I know you're calling about St. John's. We're going to fuck you tomorrow.
What's the score?
We're winning by 2, 23-21.
Well,
Against who?
I think it's like a 1-point game.
Yeah, 23-21.
Oh, you're playing a true road game against Charleston?
Neutral. Oh, we're playing LSU.
No,
LSU.
The winner,
Okay.
St. John's big win today. We can get Dayton tomorrow. Set up
Yeah,
a great
big
matchup.
win. Big win, man. Anytime you could beat North Texas by 1 point on a neutral court. Big game,
All right,
buddy.
Rico, healthy debate. You want us to be like Seth Greenberg and schedule the Little Sisters of the Poor and DeVry?
No.
You know,
I'm
we're
just
playing 4 games in a week.
I'm just
4
saying
games in a
that
week.
that spot you saved for the Final Four banner in Carnesecca, maybe if women's volleyball wins a championship, hang the banner. Hang the women's volleyball banner because I don't think you're going to need the Final Four banner. Just put it that way.
Because Final Fours were won in November. Come on, Rico, you're better than that.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, next one.
Listen, they look terrible.
Yeah,
they look terrible.
they're not-
No denying it. But
everybody's telling me they're going to win a
It's early,
title.
though.
So
well, Pitino, if the coach is going to put it together by February, March, it's Rick Pitino. You know that.
yeah, I got it.
But we should see, tomorrow maybe a little watch party for you and Dukes for Dayton St. John's.
Maybe. I'll be rooting for Dayton. I got to back my guy.
This is why you're right. And by the way, Kansas State game. I'm not going to put it as my game of the year because I can't double a game of the year. But if I could, I would. Game of the month.
Game of the month. All right, next one.
Dan, Brooklyn.
What's up, Rico? I got a little take here on the NFL. Maybe you'll agree, maybe you won't. I've had people that have heavily disagreed and heavily agreed. I think you need absolute top-end QB play to win a Super Bowl. Now, it sounds like an obvious take, but people like to put the Niners in Super Bowl conversations. There's just no way. Brock Purdy's not going to make the throws when he needs to, and you can only go so far relying on your running game. Remember when they had Jimmy G in the Super Bowl? He needed to make that one throw to Emmanuel Sanders, overshot him, lost him the game.
I don't know.
Top-end QB play to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think Purdy can do it. If I had to guess, I would say Purdy is a guy capable of winning a Super Bowl. But the good thing is we're going to watch it play out. So that's where we're at.
I got one more.
Go ahead.
More thing for you regarding the dozen. Remember in that championship game when they started making noise in the crowd on the phone of friends? Are you a fan of that, or would you put an end to it?
It's tough, man, because I know now the more you complain about it, they're gonna. But in the sanctity of the game, every other time you use a phone a friend, you get a pretty easy call, right?
Yeah, but it becomes a home field advantage now at this point. Whichever crowd fills up the stadium more, it'll become more popular now, I think, at live.
Yeah, I hope that the finals are in Boston because we won, so we'll see. But it's our ring till they take it away. But I guess I like it. Because it does bring a different element to it, and the crowd always delivers. But it'd be nice to hear somebody on the other end.
I think the Minute fans are going to bring it now that it happened to them in the championship.
Yeah,
I
we'll
think that's
see.
live event.
We got up. Maybe we ship them to Chicago. I don't know where the final's going to be, but we'll see.
Yeah, rooting for you guys.
Yep. Next one.
Cade, Idaho.
Hey, Rico, you got me?
Yep.
All right. More of a debate I'm having with my roommates, healthy debate. The guy's taking the chick he met online out to dinner for the first time, and he's going to use a gift card on the first date. Your thoughts on using a gift card on the first date?
So, listen, if you want to take the girl out, you gotta. Here's what I would do. You're definitely paying. You're paying yourself. What I would do is maybe right when you sit down, leave her there by herself, and go to the maitre d' on your way to the bathroom or the waiter, and be like, hey. I don't want to that's a tough one.
Where's
then
the-
it's a whole
what restaurant is it?
No, I haven't.
Because that was such a good. I've heard this debate a lot, and that was a great
ahead.
answer. To put the gift card, if you're gonna use a gift card, you have to go and get the waitress. You can't.
Yeah, but
it's
you
gonna
can't
cover
do
the
it
whole bill. That's
but
actually
listen,
low key like a fake way to look at a baller.
coming from a guy who's lied at weddings to say that he's allergic to things on the plate, so it doesn't even appear on his plate. And then the maitre d' comes over and it's a big I grabbed the one waitress or the server and I was like, hey, I'm allergic to that. And then they had a supervisor come over and go, hey man, I just want to know, I'm like, it's a light allergy. Just you think you could do the thing where you just don't put it on the plate? And he kind of looked at me like he knew what was up, but whatever, I got him. But if you go to that person, you're like, hey, can you just slip this to the bill? And you do it to the wrong person. Now it's a whole thing. They come over. What do you mean you don't want to use this gift card? This girl's like, what the fuck? It's already an issue here on the first date. Maybe just save it.
I would say
just save it.
You could fake it like you're a baller if you give them the gift card. If it can cover the whole amount, though, and you give it to them before and say, just apply this and don't even bring the check over. So that way when dinner's done, you just get up and tell her to leave. And she's like, what about the check? Like, oh, I took care of it already. That could be like a boss move. Like, you put your card down before.
Yeah, I
no
kind
matter
of like
what.
that. I kind of like that.
That's not bad.
I do too. And his whole thing is it's an expensive restaurant. He's got a gift card that could probably cover most of the dinner.
Has to cover the whole thing, though.
It's a topic for discussion right now.
I
So
think
we'll
you
see how
do
it
the
goes
slip.
tonight.
I think you do the slip. Try to slip it.
I think you call ahead and he has to be honest with the people and plead the whole case. I really like this girl, even if he doesn't. I have this gift card. It's out of my budget, but I really want to make a good impression. Can you apply this, and then we can take the bill from there? I think they'd listen.
You know what? I guess he's got it.
I don't think I'm showing the gift card in front of her, though.
No, definitely not.
So whatever solution you have, just don't show her. That's where I'm at. Don't let her see it.
Yeah.
Don't let her see it. But I listen, if you have a thing, especially if you're going to go somewhere you're not going to go every once in a while, use the gift card. Yeah, fucking. Because then you're looking at it, you're like, damn, I just dropped $200 on this dinner. And then now I almost basically have to go out for another dinner. Who knows if that's going to cover it? Whatever. Dukes, empty the clip.
Last one. SSL.
This is from the chat.
Hey, what's up, guys? Before we go, I'm the old man here, so listen to me for a second. The gift card thing. You call her up for the date. It's the first date, and you say, oh, man, I got this gift card, and the first thing I did was I thought about you. Now she's feeling special.
Okay.
All right.
We need Katie to call in from.
or Megan or Catherine, whatever. One of these girls.
We lean on Kelly. Kelly's still here.
Hey, but do you want the food question or the TV question?
I want both.
Okay, so which is more realistic, Gilligan's Island or the Brady Bunch?
What is more likely?
No, realistic.
Oh, Brady Bunch. What are you kidding me? A family of divorce? It's actually crazy. Was that no, it wasn't divorce maybe. Was that taboo? How did the Brady people die? Or did they die?
In the show?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So why would
Didn't one of them get HIV?
No. What?
So the actual actors, I believe.
Well, he was a gay actor.
Yes.
And he was very uncomfortable laying in the bed with Carol anytime they filmed the show. He also, little known fact, he hated the finale so much that he walked off the set, and he's not in the last episode. It's crazy that the things I retain that I know that. I couldn't tell you what a fucking atom does. Couldn't tell you what an atom does, but is what it is.
Oh, that's classic.
Yeah, so I need to know how they died, or why they were separated. But yeah, Brady Bunch is definitely more realistic.
See, because I thought Brady Bunch was so ridiculous. There's no American Family, anything like that. And so it was kind of, for me, it's like, which one is not more realistic, but kind of less baloney. You know what I mean? So anyway.
Would you like? Yeah,
Texas
hold one second.
brisket.
Caitlin, would you like to help solve
Okay.
a debate? As a female, we need a female's perspective. All right. Healthy debate. Guy takes you to a good restaurant. If he has a gift card for that restaurant,
First
is that
date.
an immediate first date? Is that an immediate red flag?
Yes.
It is, right? Yeah. All right. Now consider this man's point of what he says to say. What I said is you can use the gift card, but you can never find out about it. Yeah. I go to the waiter. I go to the waitress and do that. The other side is what this guy said. When you're calling her to go out, you say I think this is crazy. He said, you call and say, I got a gift card to a really expensive place. You're the first person I thought of. I also think that's not really a selling point either, right? That's what I agree. Is it fair game if I use the gift card and you never find out about it? Yes. It is, right? Yeah, you can do that. Because money's still, like, you're saving, you do kind of save yourself money. Yeah. Okay. No, I think fair. It's fair. Thank you. She doesn't know about it. It's fair. As long as she doesn't know about it, it's fair. But the minute, if you whip it out, you're screwed. Like, okay, you're cheap. Yeah,
No, ask her.
I have a second opinion from another female that just texted me that has an answer for it.
All right, you're good. Ask her what? What do you want me to ask her?
Whether she'd be would rather be lied to, or up front being honest.
Would you rather be lied to or be up front? And you do get that point. If he does it. I kind of respect the move if he lays it out and is like, hey, listen, I'm not making as much. This place is expensive. I do like you a lot. I had this laying around. I'm never gonna come here again. If you
don't go into all that, you just say you're the special person I thought.
She'd rather not know. I respect it, Caitlin. Have a good night. Thank you. I feel like Kelly's got a hard one on this one.
Yeah, I was just told by a female that absolutely not. That's unacceptable, and the girl would find out if you tried to use the card. Otherwise,
anyway,
and if you tried to say, "Oh, like I got this gift card, you're the first person I thought of," ultimately they're gonna think of like, who did you take to the restaurant first to even like find it?
Yeah,
and know you wanted a gift card.
Wait, would the girl find out if you did the slip through?
She says yes.
Oh,
Smart girl too. So,
hey, Fran. Well, the door was closed. In fairness,
yeah.
Yeah.
But
wait, Jetski. You're saying the girl would find out if I used it and slipped it to the waitress?
Yeah, she just said a girl would find out no matter what. Like they would know somehow if you use a gift card. I don't necessarily know about that.
No way. On the way to the bathroom when they're scrolling their phone, no chance. No chance.
She would look at your face and know.
I mean.
Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe. That's a good one. I think we could get a whole episode out of this one. That's a good one. Give me 2 minute drill. Very good call to end. I love how we end on good ones.
Before 2 minutes, just gonna read the super chats real quick. We have 2, I believe. Where are they? I thought I took pictures of them. Hold on 1 second. I did. Wow, L for me. Okay, Kid Fugly said, healthy debate. If you could attend any sporting event from any movie, which game would you choose?
Ooh. Friday Night Lights State Championship. Apollo, Creed, Rocky 2, Clubber Lang, Rocky, Drago. No, it's Drago Rocky. In Russia, Christmas Day. I must break you.
Yeah, that'd be fire. D's Nuts $10 bomb said Bart or Onion.
I don't know this thing. This is old. I know it's a thing, and you're supposed to pick. I pick whichever one you're not getting canceled on, and whichever one makes me cooler. Dukes decides.
Bart or Onion.
All right.
Bart. I like Bart Simpson.
Okay, OB Lungs, $5. If you drop Dukes and jet ski off in the middle of the desert, are they making it out? Bonus, does adding Meek help or hurt them in the situation?
Meek helps. They would kill Meek and eat him.
Yeah, and Meek wouldn't want any water. He only likes milk, so we'd be saving ourselves some water.
Yeah. That's like City Slickers. Oh, let's eat Phil. Let's eat they make fun of that. So.
And that was it.
Yeah. All right. 2 minute drill.
Sports question too, really quick.
Yes.
I think like Mike's first game. I've always thought I wanted to do that.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Movie's horrible. Get the fuck out of here.
Shut up.
Toon Squad, Space Jam.
Okay, 2 minute drill. The classic anytime touchdown score for tonight.
Mark Andrews, tight ends. We like tight ends.
Side boob or under boob?
Damn. We're gonna go under boob. It's like aggressive. Side, I guess.
Yeah, classier. Would you rather forget how to swim or how to parallel park for the rest of your life?
Shit. Swim, because you can kind of float. But although, all right, so if I go to like 4 feet in the ocean, does that count for swimming? As soon as that ends, Jackie.
I think
as soon as that ends, we'll get you in for
I think
the
you
last
just
word.
like you could if you can stand, then it's not technically swimming. So I think that you'd be okay in 4 feet of water.
Yeah. Okay. Next one.
What country would be the best at Olympic hide and seek?
Oh man, I feel like it's still the people the fastest, because like, so as long as if I spot you, are you then caught, or is it like you get to run away until I tag you?
You have to be tagged for hide and seek.
Oh, you know what? Just hiding. I'm gonna go Russia.
Good.
Russian spies.
What is the best non-athletic shoe?
Shit.
So it can't be like an Air Force One or a
Still.
Jordan.
Oh, it can't be. Allbirds.
I don't even know if they make shoes.
Yeah, they do.
They do?
They're the most comfortable. One of the most comfortable ones out there.
My bad, Allbirds. What is the best song to dance to at your homecoming dance?
I like the night O-Town. Whatever O-Town slow song is.
Is a white tuxedo a douchebag move for a guy?
100%, but it's if you pull it off, you can pull it off. We've all been through that phase.
If you were to start a secret society, what would be its goals and who would you include?
Curing cancer. Figuring out what women really mean when they say it's fine, and I guess world peace. We'll keep the world peace theme. We'll end on that. Jackie!
Perfect timing.
All right, yeah, perfect timing. All right, final word. All right, Jackie, final word.
Coming into the shot.
If a guy, yeah, come in the shot. We don't bite in the show. If a guy uses a gift card on a first date, what is the verdict of that?
No.
Yeah, right?
You
Red flag?
gotta be spending money on a first date.
Okay, now, if me and you go in, we sit down, and I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom and wash my hands. If I do it before the meal comes and I do some kind of like thing where you're not paying attention, I slip away. I'm like, hey, don't let her know, but apply this to the bill.
Oh.
There's been a few different things. It's kind of dominated the show. One, if you never find out about it, is that fair game?
Yeah, fair game.
It's like you take somebody to an expensive place. The other thing, Jetski said you'll find out at all times. Women always know. They'll find out if you use the gift card.
Well, cause then, like, wouldn't I figure it out at the end when you don't pay, or when somebody's
No,
not
they're
paying?
still gonna give you the bill. Let's say I have $100 on, and it's a $150 or a $200 meal.
Okay. Then that's fine. But if
Okay.
I find out about it, because, and I say this because it's like before first, like I will always offer my card, but before first date, like I am putting on self-tanner, I am shaving my legs, I am doing everything. And the least that somebody can do, it's just a good way to show that like somebody's gonna care, you know, for the effort that I put in. I want to see them paying on the first date.
100%. I think you should pay on every date.
Yeah. But if I figure out that there's a gift card, sometimes for sure, I guess like if it's like $100 gift card and it's going over that, that's totally fine. And if you have a gift card, you have a gift card. But
It's kind of like it's going to waste.
Yeah,
it's
it's
one of
going
those.
to waste.
Now, the other solution, the last wrinkle, the guy said that what you should do is like, hey, Jack, I want to take you out for a fish sandwich. And he calls, it's like, he goes, I'm joking, that's a line from a movie. But he goes, hey, I have this gift card, and you're the first person I thought of. That doesn't really seem like a selling point to me as a female.
no, I would be thrown off by I'd be flattered, but I'd be thrown off by the gift
It's
card.
almost like when does it expire? I want to be like, yeah, right? All right.
It's kinda like,
but I think we kind of nailed it.
Yeah.
The verdict is don't show it. If I whip the gift card out in front of you, you're like, eh. But if you never find out about it, money's green. Especially, now what do you think about this? We said this to Caitlin. Owning up to it. So like, hey, I don't make a lot of money. Like, I'm dying to take you out.
Yeah.
And if I just told you straight up, like, hey, I know it looks kind of like a dirtbag move. Listen, I've had the gift card for 3 years. Like, you know, it is what it is. Like, I'm old school. You're not supposed to pay. Like, almost whatever. And then even showing it. That's kind of you almost have to really own up to it, right?
Yeah, that's sweet. That's sweet. If you're funny about it or you're honest about it, fair game.
But if you do it as if it's normal without blinking an eye, that's where it's the red flag, right?
If you just do it because you're just trying to be cheap.
All right. So yeah, hey, thank you, Jackie. They say men and women are different. We came to a quick agreement on this one. So that's a good one. Thanks for everybody dropping in. Good end of the week. Like and subscribe. Hit us with the voicemails. Game of the year. Monday could be an ugly show. I'm hoping it's a great one. Everybody loves Healthy Debate. See you on Monday.